Unit 731, a covert biological and chemical warfare research unit established by the Imperial Japanese Army during World War II. Its operations were shrouded in secrecy and conducted at the Pingfang district of Harbin, in occupied Manchuria, China. The unit's activities were horrifying and involved conducting brutal human experiments on thousands of innocent individuals, primarily Chinese, Korean, and Mongolian prisoners of war, as well as civilians. Under the command of Lieutenant General Shiro Ishii, Unit 731 aimed to develop weapons of mass destruction, particularly biological agents, and study their effects on humans. The experiments performed were extremely cruel and included vivisections without anesthesia, frostbite studies, weapon testing, forced exposure to diseases like bubonic plague and anthrax, and various other forms of torture. Prisoners were subjected to simulated battlefield conditions, such as bomb blasts and chemical attacks, to observe the effects on human bodies. They were also used to test the efficacy of different biological agents and to develop methods for their dissemination, including through contaminated food and water supplies. Additionally, Unit 731 conducted experiments related to physiological and psychological warfare. The victims of Unit 731 suffered unimaginable pain and often died as a result of the experiments. Those who survived faced permanent physical and psychological damage. The unit's activities continued until Japan's surrender in 1945, and following the war, many of its members were granted immunity in exchange for sharing their research data with the United States. This decision was part of a larger intelligence operation known as Operation Paperclip, where former Nazi and Japanese scientists were recruited by the US to gain their knowledge and expertise. Unit 731's existence and activities remained largely unknown outside of Japan until the 1980s, when testimonies from former members and victims surfaced. The atrocities committed by Unit 731 constitute one of the darkest chapters in human history, highlighting the extreme depths of human cruelty and the ethical dilemmas surrounding wartime research.